Hi there, come on in to the incubation room. We're going to show you the whole deal about what goes on at this hatchery. And we're going to start in the incubation room where the eggs have been sitting in these heath trays. I'm going to pull one out right now. They've been sitting in these heath trays since, the end of October. And the eggs have now hatched into tiny little alevins. The ones I'm going to show you today are coho. And we call them alevins because they're not yet fried. They haven't yet soaked up that orange food sack. Here we go. We're going to take a good look at them there. And I'm going to put some into a container for you so you can get a really nice look. There you go. Just look at those. Those are South Coast endangered, we think, coho salmon. And we're rearing about 5,000 of them here in the Mawson Creek Hatchery. When they absorb that whole yolk sac and are ready to feed with their mouths, we will move them outside into what we call the capilano troughs, and we'll be feeding them from there. You can see the little par marks on their sides. You can see their bright eye. You maybe can even spot where their heart is, although they're starting to silver up on the sides, and we call that buttoning up. The two silver sides are going to come together and meet on the belly, and then they'll be ready to go outside. So I've got to get these guys back in here, and we'll go outside. So now we're outside at the capilano troughs, and you're going to see what happens to those little fish once they're ready to eat with their mouths. We're going to look at the automatic feeder we've got here. You can see the food that's on it, and that's a little conveyor belt that dumps food all day long into this trough down below. So let's take the feeder off and open this up. It opens just like your car. There we go. And now you're looking at an awful lot of, I think about 40,000 chum fry. So now they're eating with their mouths, and they're going to stay in this capilano trough for a couple of weeks, and then they need to get on their way down the stream and into the ocean so that they can do that migration. And then we'll see them back in 4 years. Some will come back in 3, but most of them will be back in 4 years as full-size adults. I wanted you to see the difference between the little chum fry that we've got here. That's one kind of salmon. They're going to go to ocean at this size. They're almost ready to go. They were the ones we just looked at in the capilano trough. And here is a coho salmon that's ready to go to the ocean. They have to spend a whole extra year in fresh water, and so they're this big before they go. We call them smolts or pre-smolts. Call them smolts when they're actually headed to the ocean. So this whole green tub right beside me has got about 4,000 coho pre-smolts in it. I'm going to feed them, and you're going to see them jump up to the surface. They're just about ready to head to the ocean. Every time they lurch and change direction, they're grabbing one of those pellets of food. So you've seen the whole hatchery procedure now, and this is the point at which we release them back into the stream and send them on their way for their ocean voyage. And we hope that a good percentage of them will come back and spawn here as adults.